Hello everyone, this is Gitika Chawla from USPC Jain Public School and today we'll do exercise 2.5 of chapter 2 fractions and decimal. In this exercise, we will write how to represent a decimal here. See how? First of all, I am going to take one example of 2.5. Here, this one point is known as decimal. So we'll speak in this way 2.5 or 2 decimal 5 and we can convert into in a fraction form also. See how this one 25 will remain as it is the numerator. Then see here there is decimal, so in the place of decimal we write 1 in its denominator. Then there is only one digit after decimal, so write here only single 0. So 2.5 becomes 25 by 10. Then let's move to question number 1 here. He is asking which is greater, mean to say we will compare here two decimal terms and we will check which one is greater. And first of all, for that we will convert these decimal terms into like decimals. See how? First of all, we will convert the numbers of digit before decimal. See here it is decimal and there is only 0 before decimal. On the other side it is decimal, then there is only 0 before decimal. Mean to say there is only single digit before decimal. Then we'll move to the number of digit after decimal. There is only single 5 after decimal and here 5 after decimal. So it means they are not like decimal. So to check which one is greater, we will convert into like decimals. See how to do. The first one is 0.5. So to make it like decimal, we'll put 0 from our side after 5. It becomes 0.50. And other one is same 0.05 because there are already two digits after decimal. So now they are like decimals, we can compare them. See how to compare them before placing. What we'll do here, before we'll check the number of digits before decimal. There is 0, both digits are the same. So we'll move to the digit after the decimal. There is 5 and there is 0. It means to say on the very first step we can check there is 5 after decimal and there is 0, and we know that 5 already is greater than 0, so it means this one term will be greater than this one. So 0.5 is greater than 0.05. Same here. See the second part, we are having 0.7 or 0.5. Again we can check here they are like decimals or not. They are both are having only single decimal digit after decimal, so means both are like decimals. So we will compare them now. Before decimal there is single 0 and both numbers are the same before decimal. So we'll move to the digits after decimal. There is 7, there is 5. It means here 7 is greater than 5. So 0.7 is greater than 0.5. Same here the third part. See here 7 is alone and we are going to compare with 0.7. See here this 7 is without decimal, so we will convert into decimal. See how? We can place decimal after 7 from our side and then 0. And other one is 0.7 again. Again both are like decimals because there is only digit single digit after decimal. And now we'll compare them. See how? There is before decimal there is 7 and here before decimal there is 0, and we know that already 7 is greater than this one 0. So it means here 7.0 is greater than 0.7, or we can say 7 is greater than 0.7. Then the fourth part we are having 0.8 or 0.88. So I'll compare. We are having 0 before decimal, both are the same. Then after decimal there is only 8, there is 88. So here we can make them again like decimals. So we'll put here 0 from our side. It becomes 0.80, it is 0.88, and we know that as compared to 80, 88 is greater. So it means 0.88 is greater than 0.8. So in this way you can simplify the fifth and sixth part of this sum. Then let's move to the next sum. Question number 2, express as rupees using decimals. Mean to say we are having this one part in the form of paise and will convert into rupees and then will convert into decimals. See how? The very first one part is 7 paise, and we know that there are 100 paise in 1 rupee It means in 1 paise there are 1 by 100 rupees. It means here 1 paisa is equals to 1 by 100th part of 1 rupee. So what we'll do, on the place of paise we'll write here 1 by 100 rupee. See how 7 paise equals to 7 multiply on the place of paise 1 by 100 rupee. So write here, and now we will check that we can cancel them, numerator and denominator. We can't. So what we'll do, we'll multiply 7 with 1, that 7 ones is 7, then 100 on in the denominator, and now we'll convert into decimal. So here you can see that there are two zeros with one So what we'll do, we want that according to these two zeros we want 2 digits after decimal. So it means here what we want 2 digits in the numerator. So for that we will put here 1 0 from our side, and then we put here decimal. See here 0.07. You can see here according to zeros there are 2 digits already after decimal. So it is 0.07 paise. Same here. So the second part they are asking, we are having 7 rupees and 7 paise. Already we are having this one 7 in the form of rupees, but we want to convert these paises into rupees. So how to write? 7 rupees as it is plus 7 paise. On the place of paise we write here 1 by 100 rupee. Then what we'll do, now we'll simplify this. It becomes 7 by 100. Then 7 by 100 will convert to decimal. It becomes 0.07. It means it becomes rupees 2, rupees 7 plus rupees 0.07, and then we'll add both. It becomes 0 rupees 7.07. And in this way you can do third, fourth and fifth part of this sum. In this way you can simplify the third sum also. So let's move to the question number 4. In question number 4 they are asking express in kilograms. So I'm going to say we are having numbers in grams now and we'll convert into kilograms. See how the very first one part is 200 grams. So we know that in 1 kilogram there are 1000 grams. So it means here therefore 1 gram equals to 1 by 1000 kilogram. So here in the place of grams we will write 1 by 1000 kilograms. It becomes 200 multiply 1 by 1000 kilogram. Now you can see here in the numerator there is 2 with the 100 with 200 mean to say 2 with the 2 zeros, and there is 1 with the 3 zeros. So we can cancel their zeros. See 2 zeros are going to cancel with the 2 zeros here. It becomes 20. It becomes 2 here. It becomes 10. It means here now we are having 2 by 10. It means 2 by 10 kilograms. Now again we can convert into decimal form here, and there is only one single digit, single zero with the 1. So what we'll want? We want here that only single digit after decimal. So we write here decimal before 2 and then 0 again. It becomes 0.2 kilogram here. It means 200 grams equals to 0.2 kilogram. Same here, second part we are having 3470 grams. It means here again we are going to convert this 1 grams into kilograms. Means 1 grams equals to 1 by 1000 kilograms. So put here value on the place of gram. It becomes 3470 multiply 1 by 1000 kilogram. Again we'll cancel 110 here. So it becomes 347 by 100 kilograms, and we will convert into decimal. There is only 2 zeros with 1. So it means here I want 2 decimals after 0. After we want 2 digits after 1 decimal here. So it becomes, we'll put here decimal on this after 3. 3.47 kilograms. This is the representation in the form of decimal. In this way you can simplify the next part also. So let's move question number 5 here. In question number 5 I will explain first of all the decimals and its places first to you again. See here this one point is known as decimal here, and we will move to the left hand side first. And the very first one digit on the left hand side of decimal is known as ones, and the next to the ones there is tens, and next to tens there is hundreds, and next to 100 there is 1000. Mean to say now before decimal there is ones, tens, hundreds, then thousands, and on the other side of the decimal means on the right hand side the very first one digit is known as tenths. It means 1 by 10. It is 1 by tenths. So it is known as tenths. and after tens there is hundreds, means 1 by 100. And then after this 100 there is thousands, 1 by 1000. Fine. So what is asking here in this question number 5, write the following decimal numbers in the expanded form. Mean to say, with this form we will simplify the decimal numbers in the form of expanded form. See how to write, I will explain to you. The very first one part is 20.03 here. It means to say here we are going to expand in this way, in tens and in ones forms. See how here before decimal on the left hand side there is 20, mean to say the very first one number is ones, that is 0, and after there is tens, on tens place there is 2, so it means here 2 is on its tens place, so write here 2, see here 2 into 10, because it is on its tens place now, so 2 multiply tens, and there after 2 with the decimal on the left hand side there is 0 on the place of 1, so write here 0 multiply 1. 1 why? Because it is on ones place. Here 10 because it is on its tens place. So then after decimal we'll move to the right hand side and there is 0, 3. It means we can see here after decimal there is tens. It means we write here with the 1 by 10. It means to say we write here 0 multiply 1 by 10 because it is on tens place. Then after that there is 3. So what we'll do here? We'll write here 3 multiply 1 by hundreds because after tens with this hundreds. So it becomes 2 multiply 10 plus 0 multiply 1 plus 0 multiply 1 by 10 plus 3 multiply 1 by 100. It is tens or hundreds. Same here. See here I have done one more part 4. 2.034. It means here we are going to convert again expanded form. You can see here there is only single digit before decimal, that is on ones place there is 2 here. So write here 2 multiply 1, then plus sign, then after decimal there is 0 on its tens place. So write 0 multiply 1 by 10, then plus on the second number it is hundreds now. So it is 3 multiply 1 by 100, then on the third first write plus, then 4 it is on its thousands place, so 4 multiply 1 by 1000. So it means here this is representation in the form of expanded form of decimal numbers. In this way you can try other parts, second and third part also. In the same way you can do them also. Now let's move to question number 6 here. See what is asking here. Write the place value of 2 in the following decimal numbers. Means now we are having few decimals number and we write their place value of 2 in these decimals number. So the first part is 2.56, means here we write it's here 2's position. So here the place value of 2 in 2.56 we can write here 2 is after before decimal here, mean to say there is a decimal after 2. So it 2 is on its ones position. So write here 2 multiply 1, that is 2 ones. The second part 21.37, mean to say here you can see here 2 is here on its left hand side. So 2 is on its tens position, then this 1 is on its ones position. So we want to find out here 2's position. So the place value of 2 in 21.37, see how you can see here is tens, here is ones. So we want to check the position of 2. It will be on tens place. So 2 multiply 10. So 2 tens we can write. Same in next part you can see here earlier 2 is on its left side of decimal. Now here 2 is on its right side. So it here is 10.25, mean to say 2 is the very first. 2 is on very first one position and the very first one position 10th position. So here the place value of 10.25 is here is 2 multiply 1 by tenths. Right here 2 tenths because 2 is very first number on the right hand side of the decimal. So 2 tenths. Same here 9.42, the place value of 2 here it is on its 100th position because it is tenths, it is hundreds. So it is 2 multiply 1 by 100. It means 2 hundredths we can write here the place value of 2 in this part. And this is the solution of question number 6.